Merhaba arkadaşlar. Mafya'nın yeni bölümüne hoş geldiniz. En son Salieri'nin iş yerinin önüne gelmiştik.
Tommy Angelo, sir.
Frank told me you ran into some trouble?
Yes, sir. My cab got smashed up pretty good.
Morello's thugs went after him by the kind of Tommy helping us.
This, taxi, that's your livelihood?
Yes, sir.
I feel a sense of responsibility here. So I'm going to set you up with a small loan, enough to get that cab of yours fixed up.
Ulan sizin yüzünüzden
I'm
zaten.
not looking for a handout.
Bize ne kredisinden bahsediyorsun sen?
I just want a shot at the bastards who wrecked my cab.
You hear that, Frank? The kid wants my permission to get into a fight.
Yes, I heard.
Bu Frank de çok fena bir adamdı, onu hatırlıyorum.
All the Morello's girls hang out at a bar he owns. Paul, you know the place.
Sure do, boss.
Good. You can ride along with Tommy. There's a lot right next to the bar where they park their cars. Go smash up a few tin cans, send Morello a message. He can't rough up hard-working Joes in my neighborhood without getting a black eye.
Thank you, Mr. Salieri. I won't let you down.
And Tommy, when you get back, we'll talk about what's next for you.
Mafyaya girmek istemeyen birisi için fazla istekliydik.
Tread careful.
Gaza geldik hemen.
Sure.
The boss finished yet?
Hey?
Sure.
Merak etme sen.
The boss finished yet?
Nah, you got more time to sit on your ass.
Özellikle aradığımız bir şey var mı acaba?
Who's the new guy?
Giovanni Romano. Peki.
Find anything good?
These
Yeah,
guys are the boss?
I'm watching you.
Ne diyorsun lan?
I get it.
Burası bizim oturduğumuz, gerçekte oturup hikayeyi anlattığımız yer mi acaba?
See. The bars are closed.
Oli,
I'm afraid. Come back later.
neredesin ki? Geri mi döneceğiz? Şurada gazete var. Bakalım. Oku bakalım. Ne istiyorsun Polly?
I got places to be. Okay, come through this way. I'll take you to Vinny first. He's a loudmouth, but Frank and the Don have known him since forever.
Ne yapıyorsun?
What's he do?
Kafayı yedi
Go
ya.
see him whenever we need to do any, heavy lifting. Make sure we're well healed for when there's trouble.
We're grateful for his dough. We gotta go. Long drive back north.
Vincenzo silahçıydı galiba.
That'd be good. Drove into the city this morning.
Buongiorno, Vincenzo!
Ciao, Polly. Oh, she's gonna sing. Who's this then?
Vinny, this here's Tommy Angelo. We're doing a little job together.
All right, good. Hey, you just need bean shooters or rods?
Nah, we just need something to write off a few cars.
Huh. Oh, I got just the thing. This classic should do the trick. Oh! If the bat don't work out for use, I got a few cocktails here.
Ay.
Yeter oğlum bir iki tane. Neremize sokacağız onları?
Don't want to burn off your short hairs.
Bak geri zekalı
Good to
ya.
meet you, Tom. Let me know if Paulie gives you a hard time. I'll straighten him out.
Bir tek Death Stranding'te gerçekten bavullarınıza silahlarınızı sığdırma olayı vardı. Onun dışında hiçbir oyunda bunu görmedim.
He's a special kind of idiot, but he's got a way with cars. I don't get how this moron gets engines to burn. But I'm telling you, it's like some kind of black magic. Hey, genius!
Oğlum rahat bırak adamı be.
Get your head out of your ass!
What the fuck there, Polly? You can't just sneak up on a guy like that.
I'm sorry, Ralphie. I'm just busting your balls.
See, you're still limping. Guess we got two cripples working here.
We ain't nothing alike. You got that, Ralph?
Sure, Polly. Yeah.
Adi herif ya.
Tommy Angelo.
Good to meet you.
Like I said, Ralphie here's a cracked egg. Well, you bring him a stolen car, he'll make it yours. Tom and me, we got a job to do. We need some wheels.
How about this one, Polly? It ain't a hot rod, but it'll get you across to town.
All right, let's go. You're driving. And don't let
Yani
me
sonuçta
catch
bizi
you
şoför
loafing
olarak
off again.
aldılar. Lan geri zekalı ya.
One day I'm
Poli
gonna
misin
cut
nesin?
your brake line, asshole.
Yani
I don't know what Ralph's
böyle
trying to
davranırsan
pull
adam
against this
sonunda
motor.
sana yapar.
I want to show you something about the good life, and you're driving something my mom could have bought 20 years ago. If I know Ralph, he probably got it taken out of our yard.
Yeah, the car's fine. It's good to get a change from the cab.
You don't have to be nice about it. Sticks a tin
Oğlum
can.
senin hatan.
So,
Ana yolda giden benim. Sen
that
dönüyorsun.
whiskey back there in the truck.
Yep, new supplier.
You guys
Bak
dealing
bu da
broad
aynısı.
daylight?
Normally, nah. This was their first drop-off. The cops know better than to come sniffing around our turf. Morello, the guy whose cars you got a torch, he's got more friends on the force than us. But we're okay, as long as we're careful. An eye over our shoulder. Some of the Canadian whiskey that comes through, you want a bottle? Just ask. We'll keep some back for friends.
I'm no big drinker. I used to tip back bathtub gin most days, but not so much now. That stuff's no good for you.
You don't have to go blind now, though. To us, you got a line of the good stuff.
That's good of you. Thanks.
Not just the booze we supply, Tom. It's the places we deliver to. The dames they got in these places. There's tables, there's food, there's skirt. Some way to live.
Right now, all I want to do is wreck the day of the bastards who wrecked mine.
Sure.
Besides, all this could get a guy in trouble.
Trouble says the guy is about to set fire to Morello's parking lot.
I got you to protect me. It'll go fine.
Well, if it don't go fine, try not to let them see your face. Either that, or you hit them so hard they don't remember it. We're getting onto Morello's turf now.
There's some kind of line between his streets and Salieri streets.
Not really. There's always some give and some take. Though in general, we look after Little Italy, and his guys work North Park. And more besides. You're walking on the wrong sidewalk, in the wrong part of town, you start getting a sense you need to be someplace else. You can feel it long before they start appearing on street corners to stare you down.
Havalı kornamız da var. Ne kadar uzun bir yol geldik ya. Konuşmalarına daldığım için çok da fark etmedim ama.
Morello's goons smoke and jaw up front and leave their motors out back. There's some lazy bastards. Put some gorilla on guard duty, but it's always some no-name schmuck. Come on, over here. You gotta sneak in and wreck the cars. Send a message. My
Sure.
fault.
Why are you coming with?
See if you get shot. Hey, go quiet. You know how to go quiet, right? Yeah, like that.
Yeah, he's got his main guys.
Ulan biz taksiciyiz ya. Şoförlük ne? Şu an yaptığımız ne?
No one sees our heads. No one tries to pop them.
Buradan mı zıplayacağız?
Over this gate, you
a bunch of their roof. I'll go keep their chump busy while you creep up and jump from behind. We'll get it distracted.
Plenty of guys in the city real pissed. Makes them careful.
I get the money on time.
Böyle etrafta toplanabilir şeyler var mı? Onu bilmiyorum.
Hey, what the hell you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I mean what I say. What the hell are you doing back there?
Who are you?
A guy who don't know what idiot told you to keep lookout here.
Dino.
Abi
Dino
in.
told me.
Dino? Salieri's got guys all over town trying to get Morello a black eye. And Dino makes you cart the cars?
Listen, fella.
There was just one time when I had the chance to get him from...
Öldürdük mü, bayılttık mı? Hah. Çok iyi. Vücudu al. Cesedi taşıyalım.
So let's get to these cars. Take your bat and start swinging.
Önce sopayı almamızı istiyor.
Motor really got you pissed. No one's driving that again. Ah, crap.
Bunları patlatmamız gerek.
Hey, get away from the car. Knock him down, Tom.
Oba.
You got some kind of death wish? Son of a...
Just like that. Come on, Tom, quick.
Yeter
More
yeter.
of 'em. Use a Molotov and let's see some flames.
Şöyle ortalarına atsak ikisi birden yanar mı?
You got that nice and good. Love the smell of burning paintwork. Yeah, Morello's crew would have heard that.
Whole block heard that.
We gotta go. We can take Dino's car.
How'd you know this is Dino's car?
I don't like you and you got a good car. I'm gonna know where you...
Reports of burning vehicles and gunfire in North Park.
Old
Right
ways
in
are the
Morello's
best
place.
ways.
Al işte. Polis peşimizde şimdi.
Straight through the gate. We gotta get out of here before the bull show. Got a hit.
Don't let him get away! Come back, you bastards!
Go get him, boys.
They're shooting. Drive.
Şimdi iki çizgi var.
Oh shit. We got cops.
So, what do we
Burada
do?
birinden kurtuluruz.
Lose them by driving real fast and getting clear of them.
Sounds good.
Right now they're pissed. But let's not get them real pissed. Okay, we lost them.
Kurtulduk mu?
Stay out of sight till they lose interest. Stay out
Hayda.
of sight. Wasn't clear.
Cars reported him in North Park.
Dikkatsiz davrandım. Burada kurtulma şansımız yok ya.
Drive safe. They're still looking for us. Die, Tom.
Abi araba hızlanmıyor ya. Bu kadar gidiyor.
Officers report he's now on Central Island.
Be careful, Tom. You don't need more
Oğlum.
heat.
Kurtulduğumuz adamlara geri geldik ya. Şimdi neredeyiz biz? Molotov Partisi. Şeyleri göstermiyor ya. Kurtulmamız için işe yarayan o ok işaretlerini.
We're almost in the clear. Almost.
Abi araba sürerek bunlardan kurtulamayız ha. İleride bir tane daha var.
Drive safe. They're still looking for us.
Keep patrolling.
Hayır hayır hayır hayır hayır hayır hayır.
We're almost in the clear. Almost.
Şimdi hem devriyeler var hem de
We're good.
etraftaki
Let's head back and see
şu
the boss.
gördüğünüz tek memur polisler var.
Salieri had cops on the books.
Yaya
Some
polisler.
street cops, sure. But Morello's got the chief in his pocket. Try careful. We don't need the attention. How'd it feel? Feel good?
How'd what feel?
Taking out the guy. Taking Dino's car. Feel good?
Yeah, I guess it did.
There's no time like the first time, Tom. Don't get better. You think it's for you? This life?
What's it to you?
Hey, I'm just asking questions. I like asking questions.
I doubt that every day you and Sam go and panel beat motors in parking lots.
There's busy days, there's slow days. I've had more of an introduction than I ever got.
You never got to beat up Dino's pals and take his motor?
Nah, stole enough cars to get noticed, I guess. When I got squeezed by the cops, knew never to squeal. And one day I found myself in a yard behind a bar drawn with Vincenzo. 10 years go by and I'm still there. So, I got a suit now, and Vinny's an old bastard.
I always thought that to be in a family you had to have more connections. Your brother, or your uncle, or...
Oh, some guys, sure. Your cousin got made, or you like Carlos, Pop went way back with the Don. That means you get trusted more when you're starting out. There's plenty of us who came in off the street. I'm thinking we get you in front of the boss, then we tip a few.
Well, I don't got plans, so...
Sure you don't got plans. The plans are to feed Vinny so much booze that Luigi has to roll him out the door again.
What happened to the car I sent you out with?
Oğlum yerine verdiğimiz arabaya bak.
Why?
Ne niçini?
One's better.
A better car with a broken window?
Fresh air never killed nobody.
Bize verdiğin araba ne kadar kötüydü ya.
He's still with you then?
Somehow, yeah.
Hey, boss. It's done.
No trouble?
Yeah, nothing we couldn't handle, Mr. Salieri.
Good, good. Sit down. You see Morello?
Nah. But he'll be plenty pissed when his boys tell him what happened.
He's not going to be able to think straight for weeks. See, that's the difference between me and Morello. I'm a businessman. I do everything with this. Every decision I make, it's what's good for the business and my boys. But Morello is a hothead, and all that anger burns out the brain. And when he gets mad, he gets stupid.
You got nothing like that to worry about with Tommy here. He was aces the whole way, boss.
I'm glad to hear it. I got a growing business here. We could use a guy like you to help out around the bar. Maybe run some errands, make sure the bills get paid on time. You up for that?
Oh, it'd be an honor, sir.
Good. Good. Now, Polly and Sam have already vouched for you. But you need to understand we have a few rules around here, so you listen and listen good. First, no cursing on the premises. There's a million words out there. And the man who needs to resort to fuck this and fuck that is just ignorant or lazy. Second, we don't deal in the hard stuff. I don't want any dope fiends in this neighborhood. We'll let Morella poison his own people if that's what he wants. Finally, stay out of trouble with the cops. We only have a few on the payroll. And if you cross the line, the rest will come after you. You understand?
Yes, Mr. Salieri.
Then I'm going to only ask you for one more thing, Tommy. I don't keep Paulie and Sam around just because they're strong. A lot of guys out there bigger and tougher than these two. And I don't keep Frank on the payroll because he's smart. Though he is an artist with the numbers. All these guys in this room, they're here because they have the only thing that matters to me. The only thing that should matter to any of us. You know what that is, Tommy?
They're loyal.
That's right. You stay straight with me, you're gonna be living the high life, Tom. But you abuse my trust.
Don Salieri, you won't ever need to worry about me.
Okay, then. Welcome to the family. Excellent. Now I'm starving. Luigi, let's eat.
Welcome.
Our barman Luigi is not much of a cook, but his daughter Sarah, Maron.
Those first days in Salieri's bar were slow. I moved crates and delivered messages. The guys busted balls and told stories from the old country. Mostly we just waited. I got to thinking, maybe life in Salieri's crew wasn't gonna get me clipped. But what did I know?
You, Tommy?
Yeah.
Çok erken karar vermişsin.
Thanks.
Ne istiyorsun be Salieri? Ya bu kapıya yaklaşırken ondan sonra kapı açma animasyonları bunlar çok amatör.
Sorry I'm late.
Take a seat. And it's collection day, boys. So Tommy, you'll drive.
Oh.
Paulie and Sam can handle the rest. It'll be routine.
Just a handful of stuff.
Araçlarımızı
Bill at the
toplayacağız.
motel was a little short last month. So make sure he pays us the interest he owes.
No problem, boss.
Don't lay hands on anyone unless there's no other choice. Our clients need to understand that we provide a valuable service. They need to look at you and see Santa Michael. They need to believe you'll protect them.
So let Morella stoop to breaking legs. We're better than that. But the bill's still due, and everyone pays up.
We can handle it.
Go see Ralphie about a car.
Okay, boss.
Aileye artık yavaş yavaş kendini kabul ettirmeye
He
başlıyor.
said to say he's got something for you, Tom. Head to him first. Probably just wants to tell you some bullshit story about some guy he whacked 20 years ago.
Somebody up there smile down on me.
Bu arada ne zaman hızlı koşacağımızı ya da yürüyeceğimize karar veremiyoruz. Oyun kendisi otomatik belirliyor.
I saw this, and I thought of you.
Bu sırada silah kullanmayı öğrendin mi sanki?
Shot him at the fair a couple of times.
Taksiciyiz oğlum biz.
Right. That don't count. Pointed at the target over there. Good posture, root bang. Brain all off the walls, okay? Not at me, you moron. I open the chamber and away you go. All right, last thing needs to be hidden. Stick it in your belt. Good to go. And when shooting starts, get behind something and don't shit yourself.
Thanks, Vincenzo. I appreciate it.
Hey, the Frank and the boss, Vincenzo. To you. It's Finny.
Okey. Şurada ne var ya? Dergi mi o?
It all went to shit.
Ralphie'den de gidip araç alalım.
Look, you guys need to be careful today, okay? I spoke to Biff. He said Morello's still bent since he lost the cars.
What's losing some motors to him?
You know how to get into one of these, Tommy?
Elbow goes through. Reach inside. Easy.
And in the afternoon to fix the window back up. Watch. And... learn.
You're a regular magician, Ralphie.
Vay, artık
Come on, Tom.
maymuncuk
Show me
kullanabileceğiz.
what you can do. Okay.
Vay be, adam yaptı önümüzde, biz de kaptık. Ne kadar zekiyiz. Atlayın beyler.
Fellas.
First, we got Al. He runs a bakery on Longman Street. You know it?
Yeah, I know it.
Al's late again?
Seems so. That's too bad.
Sakin ol. Ne var be? Bir saniye, bir ayar yaptık. Ya şimdi yaya polislerin önünde bile hız yapamıyoruz. Çünkü onların beyninde bir çeşit radar var. Bu şehri beğendim ya. Açıkçası böyle hem Amerika'nın böyle yerel yerlerini anımsatıyor, hem de en büyük gökdelenlerin bulunduğu, işte o zamanlar tabii nasıldı bilmiyorum ama resmetmişlerdir diye düşünüyorum.
Okay, this is it. Watch what we do today, Tom. When it goes smooth, it's a breeze. When they put up a fight, sometimes you gotta think on your feet.
Sure.
Just follow my lead.
Stepne'nin nerede durduğuna bakın ya. Bari 2 tane koysaydınız.
Sam, Holly, how are you?
We're good. How's little Julia?
Ha, so little now. She's turning into a pain in the ass, just like her grandma.
Zorda olan insanları iyice zora sokuyoruz.
Real good. Now, you got any trouble around here? Any punks causing problems?
No, no, nothing like that.
Good. So you got the money.
I got it waiting in the back room.
Tommy'll get it. You stay here where we can see you.
It's been real slow this month, Sam. I was worried I wouldn't have enough.
Al, I know you'd never hold out on us, but it's good you're worried. I mean, how can we protect you and little Julia without payment?
Where's the money?
Ron, feccia! Poi ci succhiate il sangue!
Teyze küfretme lütfen.
Via di qui! Lasciateci in pace!
Ya bir de işin ilginç yanı, adamlar kendi milletlerinden insanları hep böyle soyuyorlar. Ve buna hizmet diyorlar.
Sure will, Sam. Sure will.
And give our best to your mom, huh?
Karakteri böyle rahat bıraktığımızda bakın kendi kendine çok garip.
It was a real pleasure.
Ne yapıyorsun lan? Önüne gelene tekme gibi. Oo, motor mu? Siz çocuklar şurada biraz takılsanız ha.
Okay, next up we got old Eugene's place. China store up on Tallow.
He's not dead yet?
Almost.
Hoşuma
Her nephew's
gitti.
taken over.
Evet, skip drive moduna girdim. Sürüşü geçme. Direkt görev yerine gidecek. Hayda. İlginç oldu. Aracın içinde olmadığımız için sürüşü geç diyemedik.
Okay, next up we got old Eugene's.
Arkadaşlar motorla tek başımıza
I'll cover
gelmişiz
this
ya.
one, Sam.
You sure? Sure, I'm sure.
These bozos in the factories think they're owed something more.
Absolutely.
He's doing the store on his own?
Yeah, when Polly's built up a little steam, he needs to let it out on his own. Just gotta let him get on with it. It's his way. You can hear it in his voice. Gotta let him lone wolf from time to time. Keeps him happy.
Suratları hiç beğenmedim oyunda. Oğlum ya,
Yeah,
dağıttın
Eugene's
mı
nephew
ya?
ain't having much fun right now. When he's going, Polly don't stop. Once we were putting a squeeze on this tailor over in Holbrook. Guy ended up in a wheelchair.
Açıkçası gördüğünüz gibi mesela kenar yumuşatmaları oyunun oldukça
He's a
kaliteli.
fast worker.
Yani genel tasarımları çok beğenmedim işte.
Drive before
Yüzdü,
the cop
şuydu,
show,
buydu.
Tom. Next stop's Bill at the motel. Eugene's nephew's guy's money is ours next week with some extra besides. He doing okay? He's okay.
How's the shop counter?
Yeah, that's seen some more blood. How much blood? And nothing he can't scrub out. Once he's back on his feet. You want to come out with us again, Tom? Get to hear even more about Chinese nephew guys scrubbing their own blood out of shop counters.
Yeah, seems like it's not too hard.
Not hard. Kind of not hard.
I don't know. Comes natural to you guys. Don't see why it can't come natural to me.
So anyone could do this. Me and Polly, we've been working these streets for years. You come in and you think you know it all.
I'm not saying that, Sam.
You've been a day on the job, pal. You haven't seen what we do. You haven't seen how we do it. Sam, I think you oughta... No, Polly. This punk thinks he can walk in here like a big shot. I put greasers like him in the ground. I think you gotta say you're sorry, Tom.
Ya bu sürüşleri geçmek hiç iyi değil. O zaman bu diyalogları kaçırıyoruz.
You got him though, Sam! You got him! I could smell the crap in your pants from here.
Nah, you didn't get me.
Oh, Ralphie's just gonna love you. When little Tony first came out with us, I had him on his knees before he knew I was yanking his chain. Yeah, you did better than him anyways.
Get your officers now! Calling all cars. Reports of gunshots.
Cops have noticed us, Tom.
Hayda. Ulan yanlışlıkla ateşledim ya.
Who's these cops? Now!
Oğlum polis nerede ki?
We're clear. I hate it out of the city. You hate it most places. Yeah, but out here it's worse.
How come there's a place so far out of town on our books?
Out of town's the safest place for deals. The safest place for card games. The safest place for most of the things we do. We're expecting a big bag of money today. The guy owes. If it ain't big, boss will be pissed. Yeah, this place is a real earner. Oftentimes the places that get you the most dough are the ones most people don't look at twice. Just recently the motel's had a new lease of life. Last stop before Lost Heaven for rum coming up from Cuba.
They drive it this far?
Sure they do. And that's how we can sell it so expensive. Bill's Motel has gotten to be the place where crates get exchanged. Salieri protects it, but he lets the other families use it too.
Even Morello?
To keep the peace?
Kaçacak mı diye merak ettim.
Plus it's far enough away that no one cares. So long as everyone's making money, no one's gonna rock the boat. Anyone else starting to miss the side of streets and sidewalks? Okay, there it is. Finally. Wait for us here, Tom. We'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Abi mal bu herif. Gerçekten mal.
Tom!
Al işte.
Tom, I took one. Jesus Christ, Paulie!
Tell Salieri from here on out this place is ours. Capiche? And don't come back, or you'll end up in worse shape than your friends.
Get Sam. They're trying to beat information out of him. I gotta get you to a doctor. I can wait. Get Sam out of there. Okay, just hang on.
Oba, aksiyon başlıyor. Şimdi nasıl bir şekilde oynasak? Gizli gizli mi gitsek? Şimdi biz sonuçta bir taksi şoförüyüz arkadaşlar. Abi saklan.
Must have forgot, I guess.
Abi saçma sapan hareket ediyor ya. Abi. Üzerinde mermi bir şey yok. Burada var mermi, güzel. Burada başkası yok. Şuradan yukarı çıkabiliriz. Aşağı ineceğim de burada birileri var. Oğlum. Bütün gizlilik planımızın içine ettin yani. Bunu hepsini buraya topluyoruz. Acaba bu katta başkası var mı? Böyle arayalım. Biri geliyor da. Bu arada klavye mouse'a geçince çok garip oldu ya. Bakın klavye hareketleri vesaire sıkıntı değil de. Abi ayağa kalksana. Ona geçti. Tamam, onu almanı istiyorum zaten. Yok, shotgun'a geç. Gerçekten mouse'la oynamak çok gıcık. Ya şuna bakın, şu rahatlığa bakın. Az önceki ekranın hareketlerine bakın. Başka. Lan. Cover'a nasıl giriyoruz ya? Dur. Bize verebileceğim bir şey yok gibi ya. Karakterin kendi kendine böyle garip hareketler yapması çok ilginç ya, bakın. Hayret, ilk defa düz durdu. Artık zaten fark edildik ya. Cesedi alsak ne olur, almasak ne olur. Çıkar. Oha ya, hayvan. Nasıl ölmedin sen? Karakter gene kendi kendine hareketler yaptı. Peki geç. Bu aksiyonun ortasında hiç mantıklı değildi. Abi saklan. Ne yapıyorsun ya? Gir ve cover'da kal. Abi cover'dan niye çıkıp duruyorsun sen? Başka birileri daha var gibi.
Sam.
Karakterin hareketlerinin saçmalıklarının benimle hiçbir alakası yok arkadaşlar.
Come on. You'll be all right. You're tough as nails.
Hadi lan oradan, sen nereden çıktın?
Oh shit. He's got the money, Tom. Oh, catch the bastard.
Where is Sam?
He's okay. Inside.
Then go get the money!
Abi biz ne yapıyoruz sence? Oo, okey. Genelde oyunlarda böyle arabada ateş ederken sanki sınırsız mermi varmış gibi olur ama burada en azından şarjör değiştiriyor. Sen nereden çıktın? Oho. Öbürü ne oldu yalnız? Öbürü geliyor.
That was when I saw the cost. What it meant to be on the inside. I should have took off there and then. But I couldn't go back to being a nobody.
Vay be.
So that's how a regular palooka goes from cabbie to mob enforcer overnight, is it? Just dumb luck?
Didn't feel that way at the time. Me parking on that particular street, taking a break just when Paulie and Sam are coming around the corner, what are the odds? I felt like, I don't know, like someone was watching out for us.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, pal, but it's a lucky break all the same. I mean, one day you're busting your back, doing an honest day's work in a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped off the boat, and the next you're stuffing your pockets full of Salieri's dirty money and lording it over the rest of us.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. Back then, Salieri didn't have the run of the city. For every buck Salieri made, Don Morello would turn 10. He paid off cops, politicians, judges, and anyone he couldn't buy, he scared into looking the other way.
He did seem to have the city jumping in its own shadow, I'll give you that.
You hear anything about Joey Crackers?
Yeah, got his name in the Morello file, sure. Boxer, right?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Hadi bakalım, yeni chapter.
The way I hear it, Joey was just driving to the gym one morning. Probably daydreaming about winning a belt or something.
God damn it! Moron!
Adam tam Nuri'yi görmüştü ki.
Look at this! Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Tom Morello, I didn't know it was you.
You know anybody else driving a rare import in this part of town, Joey?
No. Well, then, sorry. I was driving real slow.
You're saying this is my fault?
No, sir. I ain't never been in no accident.
Adamım cesur ol be. Şu cüsseye bak.
Repairs are gonna be expensive.
Oh, you're not gonna need that, sir. The tires are just fine. The grill's a little bent up is all. I mean, I got a cousin I can...
Ulan manyağa bakın be. Abi ne yapıyorsunuz? Yani bütün departmana verse bile bunlar sokaktaki polis memurları ya.
Someone spun you a tale, pal. You got an informant right there says Morello made a mint every time crackers went to the mat.
That's true, too. And still, Morello left that poor sap dead in the street. Head all caved in.
That don't square.
Maybe the Don knew Joey's career was on the downhill. Or maybe he was trying to scare some other guy into paying up. Who knows? Don Salieri chalked it up to Morello not being able to think straight when he was mad.
You, have any more run-ins with Morello's crew back then?
Not at first. For a couple of years after I joined up, things were quiet. We got into a few dust-ups with guys trying to muscle in, but elsewise it was just the usual routine. We're running booze, offering protection, me and the boys doing rounds to collect, small time. But I ain't gonna lie. Most days, we was also having a bit of fun.
Oo, işin eğlence kısmına geldik. Adil oyun mu? Adam Mafya'ya katılalı tam 2 yıl oldu.
Tommy, thanks for getting down here so quickly.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. What do you need?
You know there's a race coming up.
Oh, yeah. Polly and Sam have some money.
Yarış görevi. Burayı hatırlıyorum.
That's the guy.
He's a good kid, but a bit of a scrapper. Not too smart with his money. A few years ago, Mikey comes to me asking for a loan. He wants to get new tires so he can keep racing junkers out at the quarry. I like fast cars. I figured it'll be a bit of a hobby. Turns out, Mikey's a great investment. The kid can't lose a race if he walks the track. He graduates from the junkers to gal jobs, and I start placing a few
Abi
bets
nefes
on
al.
him here.
Arada
Next thing
oksijen
you
al.
know, I've made all my money
Adam
back.
yiyor resmen sigarayı.
Hey, Sam says he's the guy to beat.
He was. We ran all the competition out of town. But now Ralph says there's a hotshot European entering the race, and he's got a car faster than our boys by a country mile.
How much do we stand to lose?
A truckload. But not just our outfit. A lot of guys from the neighborhood come to me for financial advice. They've all put money down on this kid. It'll be like Black Thursday around here if he loses. Well, for everyone except Morello.
Oh, you think he's from the European?
Oh, I'm certain of it.
You want something to happen to the driver?
Can't find him. Morello's got him holed up somewhere safe. Besides, if he drops out or disappears now, none of our wagers will stand. Everyone will cry foul, say the race is fixed.
What about his car?
That's the ticket, Tommy. Ralph knows a guard at the track. You go down there tonight, you boost the European's car, bring it to one of our mechanics, and make a few adjustments, you bring the car back.
Should be no problem, boss.
Sarah, can I get a drink here? As soon as you're ready.
Sure thing.
Pop let you out for a race?
You kidding?
Look at this half portion. Where were you last night?
I was with
Dur,
you.
Sera'yı merak ettim bir saniye.
I'll deal with this, Mook. Ollie, he drove you home.
Oh, yeah.
Sera'yı nasıl yapmışlar?
Do you have a place to go, or does Don Salieri just pay to make the place look
Those
pretty?
broads, not so much.
Baya güzel bir kadın yapmışlar.
Come on, Tom. This job's against the clock.
İleride karşımıza çıkacak.
Hey, ignore what Sam was saying. Those parakeets were singing just for me.
Six. Hey, buonasera, Tommy. So that's a 5, a 6.
Hey, Tommy. Big day coming up, right? You seen the race before?
Kind of hard to miss. Salieri isn't going to let Morello break his winning streak, huh?
No, sir. Gotta send him a message. So, tonight, we will borrow his guy's motor from the track. My friend Bobby is a guard. For a little dough, he'll show you where it is, then look someplace else while you turn the key.
I like Bobby already.
Sure. Then there's this other guy, Lucas Bertone. You take the car to him down under the Giuliano Bridge. He'll, tune it a little. Make the race tomorrow more interesting.
Then I take the car straight back and Bobby can stop looking someplace else.
But you gotta be quick. But Bobby comes off shift at 1:30, and then the next guy, he's an ass. Oh, hey, if you need somewhere to keep your motor safe.
Evet arkadaşlar, burada da bu bölümün sonuna gelmek istiyorum. Kendinize çok iyi bakın. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere.